Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I've completed my placement in St Mary's and St Benedict's Catholic School in Coventry. I worked with Key Stage 2 pupils who are around the ages of 8 and 9. I've chosen to embark on a placement where I'm able to develop the school-based experience. This has given me the opportunity to empathise with primary school teachers. I was contemplating on whether I should work on a self-managed project. However, I concluded that it will be a much better opportunity for me to actually complete a placement because it will give me a deeper insight on the challenges and the skills required to become a successful teacher. In order for me to follow the career path of teaching, I need to know exactly how it feels to be a teacher. And the only way to do this is first-hand experience, which is why I decided to take part in a teaching placement. In terms of my own industry context, I will agree as to say that my professional experience at the primary school relates to the industry I will want to be a part of, which is teaching. Practically, my career path involves teaching students and elaborating on the importance of education and how children have the chance to become whatever they want to be, as long as they are hardworking, focused and determined. In the future, I want to become a secondary school teacher in the English department. Therefore, I can agree that my placement has reference to my own industry. Throughout my work placement experience, I had great communication skills, which is what I acquired from my journalism and media course. I was able to speak to officials and interview the public, which boosted my communication skills. This skill is extremely important in the teaching field because I must have the confidence to communicate with pupils, other teachers, and the pupils' parents. This is one of the main skills that made me understand how communication is key in every industry, but very imperative in the teaching arena. Another skill that I brought to my placement is my interpersonal skills. I find working with children very intriguing because I adore interacting with them. I'm also a very patient person, so I feel that teaching is for me because patience is a virtue, and with children you must be patient and committed into making sure they understand what they are being taught. I have always been a very punctual person because in the real world, time is money, and it is always important to be on time for everything, especially when working with children, because you have to plan a lesson and make sure everything is organised, which will promote order in the classroom. Regarding my choice, last summer I went back to visit my secondary school and I was talking to one of my previous teachers and she enlightened me on the benefits of teaching and how I should research teaching and then decide whether it was something that appealed to me. My patient personality drove me to the idea of teaching because I realised that it made sense for me to participate in a career that best fits my personality. I have also spoken to other teachers about the industry and I have also shadowed one of my previous teacher's lessons and I absolutely admired it, and it made me come to the realisation that this is something that I can see myself doing for the rest of my life. My armoury of attributes has been enhanced because I find it easier to deal with students and I have more confidence to take a lesson, and I am even more zealous about assisting pupils in their work. In relation to my life goals, I would say that my placement at St Mary's and St Benedict's Primary School has informed my overall career plan by giving me the prospect of being more than certain that my life goal is to be an extremely successful English teacher. I will also want to one day advance and become an English lecturer after my years of secondary teaching. My intentions at the commencement have been met by my experience. It has made me fall more in love with teaching because it made me learn what it takes to be a great teacher. And I can honestly say that my career plan have in no position changed as teaching was everything I expected it to be. I would not say that there is a gap in the market for teachers because there are numerous amount of teachers and there is always someone willing to become a teacher. However, when visiting various schools, I have noticed that there are not so many young teachers. Most of the teachers are old and have been in the industry for quite a long time. I conducted a survey and asked a few teachers whether they went straight into teaching when they had finished graduating or did they intend to do something else. My results showed that 85% of the teachers asked agreed that they envisioned doing something else with their degree, but then decided to become a teacher. When assisting the children, they found it easy to understand my explanation of certain tasks. The children were very pleasant and respectful towards me. The children were extremely obedient and welcomed me very well. The children were well disciplined. The teachers explained the routine properly to me and made me feel as though I had been working there for a long time. St. Mary's and St. Benedict's Primary School had a very great atmosphere, and it is a school that I would love to teach in after the completion of my degree. I actually enjoyed my experience at this primary school. The only thing that I can say went bad was when I had to leave the pupils. That was very, very upsetting, and it was not pleasant to see the children unhappy. Some children did misbehave, but when they were told off, they behaved themselves instantly. I can take my organisational skills to my teaching career because I will be able to create a successful class, as everyone will know exactly what they are doing, including myself. Working with the teachers was a sense of teamwork because together we had to listen to children, read and assist the children with any queries they had in regards to the work they had completed. The teachers, including myself, had to mark the children's work and explain to them what they did wrong and congratulate them when they did something correct. I can work faster, so I'm able to assist children that ask for help. I can take time to understand what the children have difficulty in understanding and not just tell them the answers to the questions. This module has taught me what it takes to be a professional teacher. I was able to be a teacher for 20 days, and for once I have the first-hand experience of what it actually feels to be a teacher. This module has welcomed me to the real world and enabled me to deal with certain situations professionally. My skills have progressed in terms of the fact that I am more confident in dealing with children. My interpersonal skills have been advanced by working with different children from diverse backgrounds. I am also more committed because I actually enjoy teaching, so I am glad that I can look forward to helping children become what they want to be in the future. My name is Davies, and this is my 201 MC Personal Reflection.